Okay, if you want to know how much cable there is, these are the cables, and this is the second set. There's already one set down there, and you can see it's the inverter right there, which I've got out. Now, these ends right here, those I put into a 5/16 aluminum tubing and got all the wires put in, and these basically go into the unit like so, and they just slide in, and then that little screw right there locks them in. But that's they're soldered, so nice and hard, and that's two cables actually inside this cable. You can see the two cables right there. Yep. So now instead of having one set of 3 AWG cables going, I've got to put in two sets, because one set you can only get about 1300 watts according to the Cobra technician at Cobra. Of course, in their directions they don't say that, but I guess that's why they make two lugs. And I was running two cables to these. Just basically, this cable here was actually split into two pieces, these two cables, and I had those soldered on the end, so there was actually, instead of one solid coming out, two of these were coming out, and I just had them connected to the negative and two to the positive, and just one set of cables. Now I'm getting ready to put in a second set of cables, so the inverter will have 2 times 3 AWG, because the wire that I'm using, if you've been following my videos, was a 6 AWG, and if you combined two of the cables like I did with these, it comes down to a 3 AWG. So because the inverter would run my microwave, which is 1200 watts, and it would run my coffee maker, which is 900 watts, but it would not run my 1500 watt toaster oven. So and this is a 2575 Cobra. It's rated at 2500 watts working and 5000 surge. So we are going to find out here in a little while if this works. So so that's it for this video. Say goodnight, Mel. But that's if you want to know how many cables it takes, and those are all short little cables. These go from the switches. The red ones, two reds, they go from the switch, and they got the round ends on them. And then the two ones with the black ends, they go from the 8D batteries to connect the positive and the negatives together. And so that's how much cable it takes. There is a two 13-footers and two 12-footers. So that's it for this video. Say goodnight, Mel. Good night.